Hello dear traders, it's Joseph Barto, a senior trader of Finmax, and today, as you know, we are having additional online trading webinar with me. We made a decision to do this webinar because there was really high demand to attend my previous webinar on Tuesday. So it is somehow a gift from Finmax and me to our gold and platinum members who are really eager to have as much money as possible from the collaboration and trading with Finmax. Today we are going to have a relatively short session here. We will trade for about half an hour, and before we start it, I would love to share my previous trades that I had during the day with you. You can see that I have dedicated to trading even less than 1 hour during the day. I traded for 15-20 minutes in different intervals of the day, and you can see I had one trade on USD JPY out of money, then I launched another one directly to recover and it was in the money. I had a trade on Euro Canadian with $1,000 out of money. Then I launched a recovery trade with the same analysis with 2.5 times more investment according to hedging. However, it was also out of money, and I recovered with my third trade on the same asset with $5,000 investment, what actually refunded all my previous losses and brought me some additional profit. The next trade on gold was in the money directly. The one on USD Swiss franc needed a second recovery trade, but the second trade already refunded the previous loss and added some additional profits. And then I had later two trades on GBP US dollar using different kinds of analysis, and both of them were in the money. So to sum up the day, I overall had about $5,000 profit when I dedicated less than 1 hour to trading during the day. So you can now guess why having no time when you are coming to the financial market is actually the smallest reason why you should keep from trading. Because if you are good with analysis, if you are making it good, really good, then you really need too few time in order to trade and gain such profit that nothing else can bring you other jobs. Okay, now let's move to our analytical chart. I have already looked through the economic calendar, and I know that there are no important news that will have influence on our trading. However, it was really tough day for US dollar, and you can see what happened to it in comparison with all of the assets. Okay, let's look through the platform and launch some short-term trades as much as we can. Okay, Australian dollar and Canadian dollar can be good one to trade in about 4 minutes. I'm writing it down. I'm going to trade on low. USD Swiss franc no, Euro JBP no, GBP no, Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. Actually, it can be also a good one to trade on low in 4 minutes again. USD Canadian no, USD Swedish krona no, New Zealand dollar can't be traded at the moment, Swiss franc JPY no, GBP Canadian dollar no, Euro Swiss franc. Okay, let's see. Okay, we can trade on Euro Swiss franc as well. on going high. So we already have got three different assets that we can trade with. Actually, I will just wait for some more minutes. I will check all of them again and make a decision which one is the best to trade. Australian dollar is actually not bad. Canadian dollar and Swiss franc, let's see. It's also good. Euro, Swiss franc. Euro, Swiss franc at the moment is not that good. So let's focus on Australian dollar or Canadian Swiss franc. Actually, to my mind, Australian dollar and Canadian dollar as a pair is really not my favorite one. Perhaps I will prefer to trade on Canadian dollar and Swiss franc. But still, let's wait for 2 more minutes before we make a final decision. Now Canadian dollar, Swiss franc started already to decrease, so if it continues this way for the following 2 minutes, then there will be no sense of trading on it. However, Australian and Canadian dollars are still on a good entry point. Okay, perhaps I can prepare my platform for Australian dollar and Canadian. Now we will launch a trade in about 1 minute. So I'm preparing $1,000 as my initial investment. I'm choosing 5 minutes and I'm trading low, of course. I will wait for about 40 seconds and will launch my trade like I usually do. Okay, get ready to launch a trade in about 15 seconds, sorry, from now on Australian dollar, Canadian pair to go low. Okay, I already launched this trade. Yeah, so it's currently out of money, but I guess that it will go in the money for the nearest 4 minutes. And before it is over, let's see another trading opportunities here, because we are really short in time as we are having short webinar because of my tough schedule, and we need to have as much profit as we can do. Okay, let's see. GBP JPY. GBP JPY can be a good one to trade in 4 minutes. Let's check what's happening with our trade. It's currently out of money, but no worries, we still have recovery opportunities always. Australian dollar should go low now with Canadian, and I think that it will happen in about 2 minutes and a half. Let's wait. GBP Swiss franc. It could be a good trade to be launched about 3 minutes ago, but not at the moment. You could have noticed that gold is going high because of USD devaluation this morning, since morning actually. But it still should go low until tomorrow, I guess. Okay, let's see what's happening on Australian dollar and Canadian, and let's see if we will need to launch a recovery trade. I guess we will have to launch it, and perhaps GBP JPY pair that we were going to trade. Yeah, anyway, it's not interesting one at the moment. So let's move to Australian dollar with 2.5 times more investment. We are trading on low again, and let's wait until there is suitable time to enter the trade. Okay, perhaps we can move to the platform. Be ready, we are going to launch our trade for 5 minutes actually. In about 30 seconds from now. You can see over there my long-term trades on gold and Euro USD, and I have actually also one more trade on Apple and several on gold below. Some of them are currently out of money, but I guess that they will go in the money until tomorrow. Okay, I have launched a recovery trade on Australian dollar and Canadian. Previous one was finished out of money, and I launched a recovery trade with 2.5 times more investment in order to refund previous losses like usually and gain additional profit. Currently my trade is in the money. 5 minutes still are remaining before it's over, so I will choose meanwhile another suitable trade to enter the market. Okay, we can trade on Euro Canadian dollar to go high. Also Canadian dollar and JPY to go low. USD Norwegian krona to go low. Okay, let's check all of the assets again in order to decide where exactly we are going to trade. Canadian dollar JPY is trembling. Euro Canadian dollar is not stable as well. Let's see our trade. It's in the money. Okay, Euro Canadian dollar, I guess, is not good at the moment. Let's see Canadian dollar JPY. It's not perfect. USD Norwegian krona. It's still a good one. So perhaps I will prepare my platform for USD Norwegian krona now. Let's move there. However, Australian dollar and Canadian are currently still out of money. It means that the price changed its course. Actually, that's why I really don't like this pair of assets, because usually they are influenced by oil price as well, and they always have high volatility. Currently it's in the money. However, we should be careful. I'm going to prepare my platform for USD Norwegian krona trading. We are going to trade on low on USD Norwegian krona. Actually, I'm going to invest 2,000 US dollars in it in order to earn as much money as possible from this webinar. I'm increasing my investment amounts. Let's say on the platform, we'll make a decision of trading on new asset, or we'll just make a decision to launch a recovery trade. I guess we should focus on recovery more now with 6,200 US dollars as investment on low again on Australian dollar and Canadian. Get ready, we will launch a trade in 5 seconds. However, it's currently in the money, but we should be careful and attentive in order not to miss opportunity of recovering. Okay, this trade finished in the money. Of course, it is good, but unfortunately we just missed our opportunity of launching a trade on USD Norwegian krona and earning some money with it. And you can see, yeah, we were going to trade low, and it is going low at the moment. What can we do? Sometimes we can miss some opportunities of trading, but it's nevertheless important to observe the current trade and not to finish it out of money, because launching a recovery trade is actually the same as launching a new trade and also finishing the last one in the profit, because you are having double investment, more than double investment, with the profit that is enough to recover from previous losses and add some additional benefits. Okay, let's choose again assets to trade. USD JPY can be good one to trade on low. GBP USD not that good one. Euro USD neither. Euro Australian dollar no. Euro JPY no. GBP JPY no. Euro Canadian dollar. Euro Canadian dollar can be good one. GBP Australian dollar no. Canadian JPY, let's see. Yeah, Canadian JPY is quite good at the moment. Australian dollar and Canadian. USD Swiss franc. Euro GBP. No. We can also trade on Canadian dollar and Swiss franc. Ongoing low with the next candle, because you can see what happened over there. It crossed the regression line. Okay, let's look through our chosen assets. So Euro Canadian dollar was the first one. It is still giving an opportunity of trading on high. Canadian dollar JPY is giving still the opportunity of trading low, and the Canadian dollar Swiss franc is giving the opportunity of trading low as well. Okay, let's choose the best of them. Actually, we are now mainly choosing between different pairs with Canadian dollar, so the situation is mainly caused because of the Canadian dollar exchange rate. So I think there will be no big difference which of them will be trading, because all of them are indicating the decrease of Canadian dollar. Canadian dollar JPY is better than Euro Canadian, I guess, than Canadian dollar Swiss franc. Let me see. Canadian dollar Swiss franc is also a good one. Okay, a bit difficult decision to be made. Let's trade on Canadian dollar Swiss franc. We are trading low with 2,000 US dollars. Okay, I will launch my trade in few seconds from now. Okay, get ready. We're launching a trade in 10 seconds. That's it. I have launched my trade on Canadian dollar Swiss franc. And currently I can tell you that it's in the money. Let's see what will be the final outcome. Okay, let's look through our asset list again. USD JPY currently is okay to trade. Euro Australian dollar, not that good. Euro JPY no. GBP JPY no. Euro Canadian dollar, let's see. No. GBP Australian dollar, no. Canadian dollar JPY, no. Actually, Canadian dollar JPY can be okay. Let's check our trade. It's still in the money. I'm not going to trade on Australian and Canadian anymore today. USD Swiss franc is going low. It's our current trade. Euro GBP, let's see. No. So this is Canadian dollar Swiss franc. Sorry, I made a mistake previous time when I told about USD JPY that it was our current trade. Swiss franc JPY could be also a good one to trade for about 2 minutes before. Euro Swiss franc. Yeah, I can tell you that here the situation is quite complicated. You can see what's happening on the market. Here it can be a good trading opportunity for 15 minutes to go low, I guess. Okay, let's see what's with our USD JPY. It is still giving a good opportunity or not. No, it is not giving good opportunity of trade any longer. And Canadian dollar JPY. Actually, it also changed its course. So let's choose swiftly another currency to trade for. USD Swiss franc. USD Swiss franc. No. USD Canadian dollar. No, no, no. We are having less than 1 minute to choose a trade. Swiss franc JPY, let me see now. GBP Canadian dollar. Okay, we can trade on GBP Canadian dollar to go high now. Let's find it. GBP Canadian dollar. Okay, we are trading on high, and my initial investment is still 2,000. However, wait, Canadian dollar Swiss franc is currently, something happened to Canadian dollar Swiss franc. It is currently out of money. Let's be careful and make a decision whether we will launch a recovery trade or a new trade. GBP Canadian dollar. Let's see. Yeah, still good point, entry point. Okay, let's be careful. We may have to switch to Canadian dollar Swiss franc swiftly. However, I hope to manage to launch another trade instead of switching to it. Okay, I launched a trade on GBP Canadian dollar to go high. And meanwhile, our Canadian dollar Swiss franc trade was finished in the money. Perhaps GBP Canadian will be our last trade for today. And let's wait what will be the outcome of it. I hope we will not have to reach a recovery one. It's in the money. But we will have to wait for 4 more minutes. Perhaps the outcome is already clear. That this trade is going to be finished in the money. However, if anything happens and due to high volatility or some other reasons the price changes its direction, you already know that you have to launch a recovery trade with 2.5 times more investment on GBP Canadian dollar, again to go high for the following 5 minutes. So perhaps I will end our webinar with this trade. I think it will be also in the money. And my profit for today will be, for this webinar, let me calculate. So we had one trade out of money, then we recovered from it and gained about $850 profit from it, then 1,400 from another trade. So it's already nearly 2,000, and if this trade is finished in the money, we are going to finish our trading day with about 2,500 as a profit. Okay, so it was really nice for me to have this trading event with you. I wish you good luck, and don't forget to pay attention to the current trade on GBP Canadian dollar and launch a recovery one in case if it's needed. Meet you perhaps next week on Tuesday on our online trading. Goodbye.